All right, everybody. I know it's been a while since I've done a video. I do apologize for that. Honestly, I just haven't been into it, and there hasn't been anything really that exciting to do videos about anyway. But today's subject is really my poor decisions in trading. I've been doing a lot of trading since I got out here to Tennessee, and I went through a number of vehicles, but I've been really making some poor decisions, at least financially, and I want to go through them and talk about them really quick. We'll start over here with my 49 Ford. I actually traded a 49 Ford F100 for this. I really don't think I traded down or I traded up, financially speaking, kind of even. But I like this car. I'll put it right behind me. I like this car a lot. I like driving it a lot better than I like the F100. The F100 was nice, but this thing's got heat and air. It's comfortable. It's just a nice cruiser. And for me, it was a good trade. My next trade is going to be on this one right here, and this is my 38 Ford. I traded my 40 Ford for it. I did get a little bit of cash coming back to me, not really a ton or anything like that. But I mean, a 40 Ford Coupe is worth a lot more than this car. This car, however, does have some stuff that the 40 Ford didn't have. Interiors are kind of equivalent between the two vehicles, but this does have a big block, has heat and air, has power windows, which the 40 Ford I traded did not. The 40 Ford, it was probably a little bit nicer of a car, a little bit nicer of a build, but it went to a good home, and it did need a few things. It turns out it ended up needing a master cylinder. Turns out the transmission is going to have to come out and have some work done on that, because I was having the problem with second gear. And I've since talked to the guy that got it, and he said that he's going to end up pulling the tranny out, and he did replace the master cylinder. So he has put some money into it. I've had to put a little money into this one too. It wasn't running quite right. We're getting there, but there's still a couple things that need to be done to it, some wiring, electrical issues, things like that. But once it gets done, I do like this car, and I do enjoy driving it. I don't miss the 40 as much as I thought I would. So for me, it was a pretty good trade. I think I'm pretty happy with that one overall. Now, another trade that's not here right now, or not actually out here in the shop, but it was probably a bad trade on my part, at least financially speaking, is I traded that dune buggy I had. It was a turbocharged drag buggy. It was a really nice build. It was fast, it was fun, and I traded it for my 2017 Equinox, which it's salvage title, so that kind of hits the value on it as far as that goes. I know that the drag buggy was probably worth between $8,000 and $10,000. My Equinox is probably $6,000 to $7,000, but I'm happy with that trade because the Equinox has become my daily driver, and I've actually gotten to the point where I really like it. I enjoy driving it around. It's comfortable. It's got a lot of room. We can take it on trips. It gets decent mileage. It doesn't cost very much to fill it up, and for as much as I drive, it's been much more economical for me. So that actually ended up being a good trade, but financially speaking, it probably wasn't a great trade. Okay, the next trade that I did probably, again, wasn't a real good financial move, but I traded my 48 Chevy, that 48 Chevy Pro Street that I had, for this, my 66 Corvair, and then I also got a 61 Ford Econoline pickup out of it, which is no longer here. That was replaced by that, but I'll talk about that in a second. The Econoline truck, I really thought I was going to do well with. They're kind of rare. There are not a lot of them out there. So I was thinking that that was going to be realistically a $10,000 or $12,000 truck. I stuck it up for $9,000 because I wanted to get rid of it quick, figured I would. Had a ton of people hit me up on it. A few people came and looked at it, had a lot of trade offers, things like that, but no one followed through. No one pulled the trigger. Everybody was just kind of flaky. So I pulled it offline. I fixed a few things on it, got a few things done to it, and then put it back up for like $8,500. Ended up dropping down to $7,000 for it. And again, tons of trades, a few cash offers here and there or whatever, but no one wanted to pull the trigger. Everybody just wanted to flake out until I ended up trading for this. And I did get a little bit of cash coming my way, not a lot, and but I ended up trading for that. And it's a 2001. It's got a ton of miles on it. It's got 224,000 miles on it, which is the most miles I've ever had on any vehicle I've ever owned. It is a four-wheel drive. It does have some rust in the cab corners, both sides. You can kind of see down there. And I mean, the interior's okay on it. It's clean. There's no rips, but the headliner's kind of coming down. But the surprising thing is everything works on this truck. I was really, really shocked. Even like the cruise control, all the lights, the signals, windows go up and down. I was really kind of shocked, and it seems to run really, really good. So, you know, I'm thinking I probably was gonna sell it, but I may have other plans for it. We'll see about that. Now, the Corvair, that one there, as you can see, I did put different wheels and tires on it since the last short video I did, and I really like the look of it. I really like the stance of it. I like those bigger meats in the back, even though they're only 235s. It's just got such a cool look to it. I've done a couple of things to it. I had the battery moved up front where it's more accessible and replaced the battery because it was like from 2016. It was really old. Put new rubber around here. So, it needed a brake light switch. I still want to do interior, some paint work, maybe a little bit of suspension work. I just want to get it checked out. But this thing really rides and drives very nice. I really am liking it. I'm thinking I'm going to keep it around. I'm still enjoying it. It's just a matter of freeing up some funds to really get to the point where I can do what I want to do to this vehicle. But I think it's going to be really cool. And the thing is, it's unique. It's different being a mid-engine, and especially being a Ford transplant. It's really kind of cool. So that one's going to hang around. So that kind of ended up being good in a sense. Probably not financially for that trade, but in the sense that I do like that car and I am enjoying it, and I think it's going to stick around and going to be a little bit more of a long-term part of my collection. Now, going back to this one, initially my thought was, okay, I'm just going to turn around and try to sell it. It's probably not worth more than about 3,500 bucks, truthfully, with the miles on it and everything like that. But then I started thinking about it, and I started thinking about my Ram pickup down there at the end. As you guys know, I've had that for about a year and a half, maybe a little bit more. Brought it out from California. It's got the Hemi in it. It's a nice little truck. I can tow with it. I can haul anything I want to haul. It's comfortable. It runs good. It drives good. But I did have to put a used transmission in it because the transmission did go out. Transmission on those things are the weak point. But it seems to be doing really good now. Everything works on the truck, but the thing is, I don't drive it. It just sits out here. If I need to haul something, I will drive it, or if I just get bored of the Equinox and want to drive something different, I will drive it. But other than that, it just sits out here. And the problem is it takes up a lot of real estate out in my shop. So I'm thinking I'm probably going to sell it. I think I'm going to stick it up for sale and sell it and keep the truck, the Nissan, and just drive it whenever I need to haul something, or if I just want to drive something different, or if I need the four-wheel drive. Because really, this truck's a little rougher. I don't feel so bad like if I scratch it up. It's got already a few dents and dings and scratches on it, and I don't really feel so bad if I damage it. The Ram, I would more so, and you know, I'm not going to be doing any major off-roading anyway, so it's not a real big deal. But if this one gets dirty, grungy, or whatever, it doesn't bother me as much as it would that one. Plus, you know, that one, I can probably come close to getting my money back for what I'm into it. So I think I'm going to stick it up for sale. I'm going to see what I can do about selling it. Probably end up getting a lot of trades, but that's okay. We'll see. I'll filter through that. But I really would like to sell it. I've already had a dealership make me an offer on it that really isn't bad. I probably could do that, but I'd like to get maybe another, you know, just a little bit more. You always want a little bit more because I'd like to have the money to put in again to the Corvair. Again, as I said, I've got a couple things I want to do to this one, a couple things I want to do to this one, and there's just a couple other like small projects like my Corvette. That's another one that I ended up doing a trade on, and probably traded down financially speaking, but I like the Corvette. I like this car a lot. I like driving it. So there's some things I want to do to it too. So I'm thinking if I did sell a Ram, I would have enough money to go a long way towards doing some of these projects, getting some of these things taken care of, and yeah. I think that's a smart idea. I think that's a good idea, but we'll see. Again, we'll see. You never know. The next time I'm doing a video, things could be completely different, or it could be something different here, or what have you. My problem is I always say I want to cash out and I want to do projects to these cars and then end up finding something else that I want to buy that just grabs my attention, and that's what happens. Kind of got something in mind right now that I'm looking at, but I just don't want to spend the money. But that doesn't mean I won't. So anyway, this is just kind of a catch up as far as what's going on with me. Not a lot happening. It's very cold. You know, winter's here, so kind of shutting down for the winter or what have you. But I'll keep you guys posted on what happens if the Ram goes, or if I sell the Nissan, or something in between, or what have you. And as always, guys, I appreciate y'all hanging in there and just watching the videos and supporting me and the comments and everything like that. So, you know, as always, thanks. God bless. Take care. Have an absolutely amazing day.